The world's first commercial plant for polycotton recycling is opening in France. I'm not sure how much excitement that like sparks in people when they hear that sentence, but the reason why you should feel excited about it. Polyester cotton blends are the most commonly produced textile. They're also notoriously difficult to recycle because they're a blend, but the company has figured out a way to do it at scale. Basically requires hot water, a handful of non-harmful chemicals, and they've got a rate of in the 90s for recovery of both the polyester and the cotton. And then they resell it at prices that, because again, this technology is being used at scale, it's pretty close to the prices that people would pay for the virgin fibers. So that is going to be opening up in France and 70,000 metric tons per year. And the article where I took this from saying that's equivalent to 1750 fully loaded 18-wheeler trucks. I liked that visual.
That's a lot of stuff. I always wonder about this, whether the net energy used to do that, however, is commensurate with the gain. I mean, I know that's
Mhm.
throwing cold water on wet cotton, but that is it just is always a question of what is the energy consumption or amount of energy per cloth relative to dot dot dot.
I can tell you because
Oh, you
I can
can.
tell
That's
you. Yes,
wow.
because nicely, this article has a section called sustainability impact. So I can tell you for sure this process, by the way, the company is called Circ for obvious reasons. They use 80% less water, lower emissions by 60%, and 50% less energy, involves significantly less chemicals, and drastically lowers land use. All of that in comparison to what you would do to produce like polyester or cotton fibers from scratch. So that's what they
Well,
say.
there we have the answer to my question. Isn't that
Hmm.
convenient?